Trout's great big outdoor adventure. In a house by a river where the reeds grow tall and stout lives a sprightly young otter named Trout. Like most otters, Trout loves to swim, play, and build things with sticks. Sometimes he even enjoys playing a few tricks. But what he really longs for is a great, big, really ginormous adventure out in the great Ozarks. Trout dreams of exploring the forest and trekking through trees, climbing great big mountains, reaching the top to bask in the breeze. And so, just like that, Trout had a truly fantastic, really great, big idea. He would go on a camping trip. There was just one thing he needed to know. Where should he go? Missouri? Oklahoma? How about Arkansas? The Ozarks are a wonderful place to explore the great outdoors. To prepare for his trip, Trout set out to learn a little more. He asked around to find out what it might really be like. What's it like to sleep in a tent or relax by a fire? Trout's friends began to explain. It's dark, really dark, and there's noises all around that echo in the night. And you're not out there alone. There are lots of creatures that call the forest home, like bugs and slugs and things that go buzz. There are things that crawl and creep and things that howl and growl and can make you go screech. Also, it's not at all like being at home. When you're in the woods, you're out there all on your own. You'll need to be brave. Really, really brave. One more thing, little Trout. The woods are big, and it's easy to get lost. It's really important to keep safety first at all costs. Ready for his trip, Trout was eager to set out. He hiked up a tall mountain, splashed in a stream, climbed on big rocks, and pitched a tent, living his dream. All in all, Trout had a really very good day. It was awesome in every kind of way. Just as he'd imagined, all kinds of fun, swimming, diving, jumping, and climbing. But before he knew it, it began to grow dark. As the sun went down, Trout's big smile faded to a frown. He quickly thought, it's okay, I have my lantern, it won't let me down. And then an owl hooted and crickets began to play their song. Such noises in the open night sounded all wrong. In the bushes he heard a rustle, maybe a tiny creature taking flight. Then he remembered all the animals that live outdoors, and his little heart filled with fright. As Trout started to tremble and shake, he drew a great big deep breath and said to himself, it's okay. Sure, it's dark and there are lots of sounds out here, but there is really nothing to fear. And just like that, Trout heard something different. The night creatures sang their enchanting song, and young Trout snuggled, feeling safe and strong. Crickets strumming a melody, good night. Owls hooting, good night, good night. As bullfrogs say, sleep tight, sleep tight. Soon dreams danced as he snoozed, sound asleep, thanks to the nocturnal lullabies that sounded so sweet. Before he knew it, the sun began to peak. As he slept in his tent, he felt the warmth touch his cheek. Dawn painted the sky with hues so bright, welcoming young little Trout to open his eyes to a beautiful sight. The birds sang a happy little song. As they fluttered around whistling and tweeting, it's time to come along. Tweet, tweet. Trout rose with confidence as he proudly exclaimed, hooray! Morning is here, it's a brand new day, and everything is still the same. Yep, yay, yippee, a million times yes. I went on a great big outdoor adventure. And it was great fun, and I'm glad that I came. I've explored the Ozarks, and now, maybe, I think I need a new adventure to tame. Well, that's the end of this adventure. Thanks for following along. Make sure you keep an eye out for more from Trout and his friends. You can plan an adventure of your own by checking out ozarksfamilytravel.com.